Hello, everybody. This is Danny from GEMSTONES Factory Show, and I'm here to serve you every Wednesday. Uh, for my new clients, I would like to introduce myself. I'm born and brought up in India, and we learn how to get minings, how to cut the gemstone, and then how to do a prizer, how to make finished jewelry. So that's all I learned while I was there. So I'm privileged to call myself jeweler. Most of the time, what happened in the market, like when you buy something, when you sell something, so 99% people, those are in the street, they are traders. They just buy and they sell. So this is the buy, they sell, so they have no idea about the manufacturing. They don't know about the gemstone much. And that's why a lot of time this thing happened when you bought something, you bought as a natural gemstone, end up it becomes fake or man-made gemstone. So I will say, like, they are honest people. This is my experience. Since I'm traveling around the world, I've been supplying to all of the different part of the world, like Canada, to Japan, to Hong Kong, to Bangkok, US, Europe. My clients was all over, and I used to go to shop all the rocks from Africa to Brazil to Australia, all over. So what is my experience? 99% the people in this trade, they are very honest people. But because lack of the knowledge, the things happen what shouldn't be. But here in this station, what I'm helping you, and I think this is the best combination. Like, we got our own manufacturing unit. We get all the rocks direct from the mines, and then we cut in our facility. On top, we have our own gemologist back home in India as well as here. We got our gemology uh, testing laboratory. So in that case, we make everything certified. So whatever you are buying from us, everything will be certified. Of course, it will be good for resale, good for investment, and good for upgrade anytime. Most of the time, when you buy the gemstone from the market, 99% they are not going to take back what you purchase. Diamond, of course, you lose like 10, 20%, 30%, and they will take back, because it is very easy to recognize what you are purchasing and what you are selling, easy to test. But gemstones, it's very hard. And most of the time, like, if you switch the stone, they have no way to make sure this is the same stone. And besides that, they are not sure that if it's their own stone, that they cannot check it. We do that. The reason our stone is all certified, our stone is all top layer. And since our stones are top layer, they are short supply in the world. I would like to explain to the people what is the top layer. When the volcano erupted and all the minerals came out in the form of the liquid, after cooling down, it's become gemstones. Different minerals become different gemstones. So that is the history of gemstone. But after, when it's become gemstone, then what happened? The top layer, it was open to sun, and because of the sunlight, the natural color came to the gemstone. And then if you go down, then all the heavy particles, all the dust gone down. So what you find, if you have a top layer, you'll find all natural, all clean, and a nice piece. But when you'll go down, you'll have a lot of dust and a lot of particles. So in that case, you cannot make gemstone even though you want to. The reason, it will be not good looking, and it will be very fragile because the feathers are there already. In that case, what people do, they just make powder and they mix the gem, like gem powder, color, whatever they need to, and they reconstruct and recut it. So the difference between what you are buying from us is this one. This is the top layer. You can see here. This is top layer. So you can see as a whole stone, when you go down, the B layer, C layer, D layer, eventually you lost the color. So this is the same stone, but while you are selling, nobody is going to buy. So what option do you have? Just you will make a powder, you will mix the color, and reconstruct it and recut the stone as a real gemstone. And that's what people are buying. But what we are selling only this part. In our whole collection, like I got over 1.5 million gemstones in my inventory, and all the gemstones are this grade, top layer. So that means top layer, which is gone long back. Like if you want to find any more, if you have the rock, of course you can do it. But if you don't have the rocks, you cannot find any more. There's no more mining. So our stones are on top layer, which is good for resale, good for jewelry, good for investment. And this one, what you buy, is just for fun. You can have the stone, but that stone has no resale value. And I'll show you what will come out of this and what will come out of this. When you will certify it, there will be two certifications. This certification will come, this all natural gemstone. That's what it will come. When you will go here, it will come like this is a man-made product. So, or manufacturing product, whatever it will come. So I'll share with you two different certifications, and you will see the difference between us and between market. What you are buying from us, always price going up because this is top layer. And demand is growing up. And there are limited pieces around the world. So always it's good for your investment, like what you are buying today. Tomorrow, of course, it is going to be like 50%, 100%, it can be 200%, it can be anything, but you are going to gain it. So in other words, you buy stock, eventually you are loser. You buy the gold and diamond, this is my experience. Gold and diamond, like there are enough pockets for gold and diamond. But it's being controlled by one company, and they are the one who create price, who open the price. So in other way, they are just making artificial price. Like right now, gold is $33,000. It shouldn't be $3,000 because it's gone up because of the demand. And they are smart people. If they want, they can get so much, they can mine so much gold, and they will flood with the gold in the market, and the price will go down. But they don't do that. So right now you're buying for 3,000. Tomorrow it may drop to 1,500. It's up to the company. Like you buy stock. You buy stock, and today stock is $10. And then eventually after 2 years, 3 years, it fell down to $2. You can't control anything. Nothing in your hand. And you lost your 80% money. That's what most of the time happens around the world. You can see only 5% people don't make money. 95% always lose money. You don't see the losers. You always say, oh, this guy made money, that guy made money, and then you inspire yourself to buy the stock. But I never ever invest a penny in stock. I always bought real natural rocks. Real natural rocks, because in millions of years, it become a rock. And now it cannot be. You cannot, once the mine's done, then you cannot find. So your piece become very rare. And then price, whatever you will demand, that is going to be priced. That's why it's known as one of the kind. And that's what I'm expert like. That's what I'm collecting around the world. And that's what I'm sharing with you. Before COVID, I wanted to open my own museum. And I just wanted to keep the things which is not available for general people. So they could come and they could see and they could enjoy that. But after COVID, I just changed because I cannot travel around the world. I cannot really find any more. Otherwise, I used to travel from Brazil and Africa and all over places wherever I can get the rocks. Since I'm not traveling anymore, so whatever I have it, I'm sharing with all people those love the gemstone. After I came to US as a gem cutter, and I was selling all the gems, I had options, and I was selling to all different communities, including Korean communities, Japanese communities, Taiwanese, Vietnamese, Cambodians. They were all my clients. My experience says that Vietnamese community, they really respect and they like real gemstone. They love real gemstone. So when I came to them, most of my dealers, because I was doing wholesale only, so most of my dealers, they were selling fake gemstones because they haven't any supplier to get real gemstone. And I introduced myself, and then last 30 years, we are still working. I'm supplying all the real gemstones to them, and now they are very happy to sell as a real gemstone. But after COVID, when I decided to open my own store for public, and then I decided to join Vietnamese channel, the reason we made for each other. You're looking for the real gemstone, and I am the one who has 1.5 million real natural top layer gemstone. So you can get all the choices what you need. On top, whatever you buy from us, you always have option to upgrade your stone. Like today, you bought something for $500, and after 6 months, you find something over my channel or my store over 1,000. Then, of course, 50%, up to 50%, I can take back what you have purchased. So, in other words, suppose you buy 1,000 and previously you bought 500, I'll take back the 500. I'll give you credit 500, and you will just pay me 500, and you will get a new piece for 1,000. So, in that way, whether this is a ring or this is a pendant or this is a necklace, whatever you have it, you got option. You can wear it for, you cannot wear for always same ring or same pendant or same jewelry. So that is my idea. Like why when you buy something, you wear for 6 months, and then you have option to take new one. So in 1 year, you can have 2 or 3 or 4, whatever you want, all different pieces. And your inventory is always up. On top, your investment. This is kind of your investment because the value always going up. And one day you decided that, okay, now I don't want to upgrade anything. I would like to sell. I can always help you to sell also. So because I have a lot of clients, those need different kind of jewelry and which is not available in the market. So whatever you have it, I can put on the sale also, and we can still make the deal. So now I would like to share what you're buying from us and what you're buying in the market most of the time. One of my friends, he was traveling abroad. He was traveling, and he likes rubies. So he found one piece of ruby, and ruby was beautiful. And the guy sold him as a Burmese ruby. The Burmese rubies are fantastic. It is most expensive. That's what people thought about it, which is not true. Like ruby, it depends up to the quality. Like a diamond. If you have a diamond, which is deflawless, it's going to be most expensive. It doesn't make any difference whether you found it in Russia or you found it in Africa. What you're paying for the diamond, you're not paying which mines it belongs to. Same thing is happened to ruby or any other stone, especially which you can find in so many different countries. Until unless the stone has its own characteristics, then you cannot compare. So end up he bought a ruby for $20,000, and I'll share with you what he has purchased. This is the piece what he bought. Look, the ruby looks beautiful. So when he came to me for my personal opinion, and I told him, to me it doesn't look like ruby, and better we send to, because we got our own lab also. So I knew, if I test it, I will tell it is not ruby. He might think I am intent to sell him my piece. That's why I'm telling it is not ruby. So we send it to GIA, and let's see what GIA says about it. Once it got to GIA, you can see when you send something to GIA always give you a report which it says identification report. And this identification report, if it is ruby, then under that report it should be written it's a ruby, but it's not written nothing. it has a GIA report number, which they have to provide. Whether this is, the number is always there, whether this is synthetic, lab-made, or natural. So what you have to do, you have to always see here. See this one here. Here you see the result is very important. The result says a manufacturing product. Manufacturing product here. Manufacturing product, and then here you see the oval, brilliant cut. So this is really not important that what cut is that, because even if it is a manufacturing product, even if it is a synthetic stone, it can be cut in any shape you want to. So the shape is not important. Other information are not important. And it's, you look, the color is so beautiful. So what they do, like this certification is done by us, not by him. But other words, sometimes even they have the certification and they sell to you that, man, this is a ruby and this is my certification. Certification doesn't say it is ruby. And when you see that, because you have no idea to look how to check the certification, you have to see the difference. If it is a manufacturing product, it is not natural ruby. So that's what happens when you buy somewhere and the guy doesn't have a certification or he doesn't have a knowledge. In my case, we got our certification as well as we got our knowledge. So here, I'll show you when you buy from us, what is going to happen. When you buy from us, you'll get a certification like this. You see the difference? The other one says identification report, but this one says ruby report. Ruby report, so that means it is a ruby. On top here, when you go to result is very important. The result says it's a natural corundum, natural star ruby, and of course, then it says no indication of heating, means this is all natural. So, that's why it's very important. So if you're buying from us or buying from somewhere else, you have to make sure what you're buying is a natural gemstone. If you are choosing us, our services are always there. We got our own laboratory. And the certification, what you see, like here is a manufacturing product, and here is a natural corundum. That's the main thing. So here, when you send to GIA, you will have a certification which will be certified whether this is gemstone or it is not gemstone. If it is gemstone, then what kind of gem it is. That's what it will. But there is no price at all. So right now, you can see the gem, but you don't know how much is the value. So what we provide you, we will provide you the certification as well as appraiser. So appraise plus certification, that's what we have it. So that's what number one, what you buy in the market. That's what number second, what you can still get in market if people have it. But what we provide is much better than this, because certification is the one thing, but certification as well as the value of the stone, that will make you proud yourself, and you will be very good condition. Like whenever you want to sell, you can sell. Whenever you want to replace, you can replace. So whenever you hand over to your next generation, at least you know what value you are giving to them. Or if you giving as a gift, that by the guy who is getting as a gift, he should know what is the real value. So now I'll share what is our certification. That's 1, 2, and you will see here. The certification says, same thing is here, natural corundum, natural star sapphire, and all the weight and everything is there. But we got as well as a price value. The retail value of this natural star sapphire, weight over 750 carats, is $85,000. So this is very important for you. This is good for your insurance, good for your replacement, as well as good for resale. So, the three things will work. If you want to sell, still it is worthwhile. If you want to replace, like suppose you lost this piece and you had insurance, so insurance value, you will get 85,000 and you can get a new piece. So that's whatever product you're buying from us, you will have a certification like this. which will come from International Gemological Appraiser and Certification. So normally when you go to lab, they do only certification, but we do appraise as well as certification. So we can have all our pieces certified like this, as well as if you have something what you have which you have from your heritage or your parents, we can do that also. We certified and appraised for you. So I am based in Westminster, California, Asian Garden Mall. And when you will come to Asian Garden Mall, you can find very easily our store known as a factory outlet. We are the only one who has a factory outlet over there. So you can come all the time whenever you want to do, as well as in the show, whatever I have it, I always bring a limited pieces because we got limited time. So whatever I have at my show, we are offering over 70% discount, limit one piece to one person. The reason we are not open for wholesale. If people they want to buy for wholesale, they should contact our factory in India, or they can contact in the office here in Los Angeles. But this show is good for the public and the user. So you can take anything. Each show you can buy one piece. That is the limit. And on top, if you want to make something else, either you can come to our store and you can choose whatever you want. We can help you to make whatever your plan, whatever your design. Normally, we charge, like suppose after 70% discount, you bought a stone for $500. And then you want to make a ring out of it. So the labor plus gold, approx $500. That's what we charge from you. So you can make your ring 500 plus 500, $1,000, which in market, you have to pay at least $4,000 to $6,000. That's the minimum you have to pay. So you can save a lot of money, as well as you will be your own jeweler. You will have idea how much is the gold, how much is the labor, and how much is the gemstone. So I'm happy to help you out. You can choose whatever you want over there. But if you are not nearby to us, you can always call us. We can help you to choose by video. We can show you whatever pieces are available, and you can choose what you want. And then, of course, you can share the design what you want, and we can prepare for you. Earlier, we used to manufacturing all the jewelry in India. So those days, it used to take 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes 8 weeks. And, it was very, sometimes it was very hard for the client to wait 8 weeks. But now, everything we are just doing locally here. We set up everything here. So our workers are working. We can deliver anything within max like 10 working days. Like normally, if you are making a ring or something, you can do it 3 days. But if it is a complete set, it takes some time. Or if you have some design, we have to make a CAD design, we have to do comprise, and it takes little time. So like max 10 working days, you can have what you need for yourself. So that's what we do for all our friends and family. You are part of our friends and family. That's what I'm doing, 70% discount, because I don't do advertise myself on the TV or radio. My advertisement goes mouth to mouth. When people are happy, they always spread my name to others. And I really thank you so much that I been very much success after I joined this. And I have all so many happy clients. Those are referring me to other clients. So I'm always open for all of you to replace your things or redo something, or if you want some repairs, always we do for you whenever you need it. Today in our show, there was many calls, and I would like to reply to a few of them. Like few of my clients, they was calling, Danny, since you said that gold and diamonds are not really good commodity or stocks are not good for investment, and we really understand. And then, because in America, everybody is intelligent. They understand collection makes your really good investment. Because when you are collecting something, so you are honor the collectible piece you own, you have with you. So you're not going to lose. Price always going up. So that is the best investment. Collection is the best investment. That's what smart people does. But when you buy the stock, somebody else playing with your money. And today they shows the balance sheet like your stock $10, tomorrow it may go to $1. And you can do nothing. You're helpless. Your money is gone. Somebody else playing with it. What they are doing, they have money from all of you, and then they buy the big car under the name of company, and they have a lot of expenses, everything gone through the company. The company's money belongs to you. It doesn't belong to them. So they enjoy their life, end up you paid their expenses. So there you cannot make money. And that is the principle of nature. Money, nobody else will make money for you. You have to make your own money. You have to start that way. So my advice to you, that's what I've done my whole life. I'm very happy and very success. And that is the only reason I have so many gemstones with me, because I never bought stock. I always bought like real gemstones. So right now my collection is really high. And I don't know anybody who has 1.5 million gemstones in their inventory. I mean, in my friend circle or in my known, I have no idea about anybody. On top, this pricing, I can see like I bought before 30 years something for $2. Right now, people are asking for the same stone for $500. So you can see, the time change, demand is coming up. People are more wealthy. And why they are buying gemstones? They are buying gemstones because not just for making jewelry. Earlier, long back, people used to buy gemstones just to make jewelry. But now, since the whole world, after the social media, whole world become one global village. So everybody share their knowledge and their experience. So people understand and people learn a lot from India. If you have heard about astrology, astrology is a sign of color and gemstone and energies. And it begins from the planets. There are 9 planets, and 9 planets impact to every human being. The reason every human being has a 9 chakra. 9 chakras, they are all connected to different color. And different color produce you different energy. Like your body, if you have any disease, it can be cured by medical science, by doctor. But your energies cannot be produced or changed by medical science. That is the science of gemstones. And that is the reason I always have my gemstones. And most of the people in India, you will see, they have all their gemstones. Because we got 2 options in our life, prevention or cure. Prevention means, like if you have gemstones, your energies are positive, your brain is happy, healthy, and if your brain is happy and healthy, 95% disease you cure by yourself. So that is prevention. You don't have the gemstone, of course, the 95% disease, what is cured by happy brain, you are going to be part of the disease, and then you have no other option than cure. So that's why I say this is prevention or cure. Like this whole world is full of problems and disease, and these are your options. Prevention is gemstones, and how it does, I will explain you that, and that is really very interesting, and that's what people are learning, and that is the reason more and more gemstones are demand in market, and good natural gemstones are short in market. The energies you can see like this, like for example, Saturn. Saturn is a most powerful. It has blue energy, blue color. So this planet is connected to you. You get power. So blue color, like you see, for example, America. America chose the blue color. America is number 1 in the world in 275 years. And I'm very sure, by God's grace, America is number 1, and America will be always number 1 in the world. Nobody can win to America in the power. And you can see we got the best planes, we got the best arms, we get the best ammunition, we got the best technology. This is all power-related things. So America is the most powerful country, and we are honored, we are part of that. So blue color is there. Blue is the energy, power. Now you just move to, I'm giving you all examples that what are the energies and how it is connected to gemstone. Now, secondly, you will see the India. The color in India, you see like all religions are there, but most of them are Hindus, Buddhist, Sikhism, or Jainism. Whoever they are, their color is yellow. Yellow is Jupiter, is open your third eye, is good for confidence and opportunity. Because if your third eye is open, you will not lose opportunity, and you will be confident yourself that you can do it. And that is a success story about India. When you think about India, you will find doctors, engineers, IT, scientists, or business, wherever is required brain. And nobody can beat them. You can see that. Even that in the US, the top 2% kids in the school comes from India. Scientists, NASA comes from India. Dentists, doctors. You see, they're all wherever is required. So that is second. You can see that. The third, you can see the red color. Red color is produced, its energies takes you towards money and the love. That's why Valentine is red. So you see the China has the most money and most population. Then if you'll think about, and you can do by yourself, you can think about every country, that what color they are, and you know how it impacts to them. Like Vietnam, their color is yellow and red. So in this country, I compare Vietnamese community towards Indian community. Indian communities, there are so many doctors, engineers, scientists, lawyers are here, but they are not as wealthy as this community. You see that Vietnamese community, they came as a refugee to this country, and now this is a success story. They are example for all of us. You can see now they are the most success community in this country. The reason, the yellow, they are confident, they never lose the opportunity. And red, they reinvest their money. That is the only difference between Indians and the Vietnamese. So their money, what they make, money makes money. So their money is multiplied. But if you compare to Indians, they make the money and they are satisfied with what they have. So you know, the color always impact, energy always impact. And how does it work? Like if you have a solar panel on top of your roof, the sunlight will strike to solar cell and it will produce the energy. And by the energy, you can just have a fan, or you can use wherever you want, heater. You want to do what you want, and the energy is there, which you can see. Exactly same thing happens when you have a yellow sapphire or blue sapphire or any other gemstone. Sunlight strikes to the gemstone and it opens your particular side. Like supercomputer is made by us. I always say the supercomputer is made by us and this computer made by God. So I call it computer God. You should know how to use it. And then you can reach to Moon and Mars. So this is the best computer in the world. But most of the people, they have a lot of virus there. And the virus is the cause of your depression, tension, and so many other diseases, which comes from the neuro, from your brain. So these all things can be avoided if you have positive energies. The energies come from different gemstones. So like, for example, I will just share a few things with you, and then we'll begin our show. So, for example, like there are 9 planets, 9 gemstones. So I'll just share with you the planet, color, impact to your body. The first one is the blue sapphire. Is good for power and prestige, which US you can see. And the planet is a Saturn. Saturn, blue, power, prestige. Now the second one is yellow sapphire. Is good for opportunity and confidence, and the planet is Jupiter. Jupiter, confidence, opportunity, yellow sapphire. The third one is a ruby. It belongs to the sun. It's a powerful. Like you see, the China, power is there, money is there, and population is there. So that's what is the red color. So red is a money and love, and that is ruby. The next one, you will go to emerald, which is Mercury, that we call Mercury, like that is planet, and which is good for health and wealth. So you can see, like people, those are living in like greenery, they're always, their health is good, and they are always wealthy, because if their health is good, they can produce more and they can make more money. Now the fourth is the pearl, which is good for peace and which belongs to moon. That is pearl. Then you see coral. Coral is positive impact. Positive impact, that is coral. And it belongs to Mars. Then cat's eye is good for evil eye and hidden enemies. It protects you from there. And then Hessonite is for new venture and family. So all gemstones have different. All gemstones have different energies, and these energies are working to cure yourself, which you cannot cure by medicine. Please allow me a minute. I have a call. So, we were talking about the energies which you can cure yourself, and when you born, you're short of some different kind of energies. For instance, like when you're born and you are short of vitamin A, B, C, D, E, then of course you take the vitamin supplements and you're as good as other kids or other boys or other girls. Same way, if your energy, when you're born, sure and certain you are short of some energy, so you can have the particular gemstone and it will produce the particular energy what you require, and then you are as normal as others. So that is the point why you need gemstone. Gemstone is good for you, good for, like to make your health better without medicine. That's what I will say. And that's my example. Like I have gemstones last 40 years. And by God's grace, I have no depression, no tension. I'm always happy. And except asthma, I have no more disease. When I have to think what disease do I have nothing at all. When I go to my doctor, they're always surprised. But there is no surprise for me, because I know your mental health is more important than your physical health. If your mental health is good, physical health will be controlled by itself. I've seen a lot of examples, like disease is cured by itself, because your brain said it will be done. And inside your body, these are the signs, like your bacteria. If your brain healthy, your health is okay, you can kill the bacteria without medications. So anyway, gemstones are good for investment, good for your future, good for your health, and it never have any negative impact. on your body. The prices are always jumping high. The reason more and more people are aware about this secret of energies of gemstones because of multimedia and Google everywhere. Before there was no Google, people have no idea about it. Now more and more people, and you can see, you can open the Google and you can see the energies of gemstone, and you will find. You will go for astrology and you will find. And then you will understand, why most successful people, they have the gemstones. Because gems, it brings you energies. Energies which you cannot buy by money. Of course, happiness you can buy by money. Like sometimes you go to good food and you're happy for half an hour. You go to shopping, you're happy for 2 hours. But it is temporarily happiness. If you have gemstone, that produce you positive, happy hormones all the time. So you don't have to find happiness outside. Your happiness inside. And the happiness what you have inside, that is not comparable to anything else. You can be happy by yourself. Then in that way, you make happy others rather looking happiness for yourself. So that's why the gemstones are there. And I think this is okay for today. If you need any other information about gemstones, about energies, you can always contact us. We can help you out. So that is my recommendation. The gemstone is always best to invest. But in case like few callers, they ask me which gemstone they should buy. I'll say like for investment or for your personality, if you like something, you should take star ruby. Like I got my star ruby here. Star ruby is a very, very rare gemstone. Most of the jeweler wherever you go, they don't have the star ruby. You will find a lot of rubies, because when you find 100 rubies, you find 1 star ruby. So this 1% of total rubies become star ruby. And now what is the difference between star ruby? Star ruby has a star. I'll show you later. I got few stars, and there you can see star ruby has a star. The star ruby has a star. Star makes you extraordinary capabilities, abilities. That's what you become, like superstar. Because superstar, what is the difference between normal person and the superstar? The superstar has a much better energy than you, much better abilities than you. That's what it is. And that's what is comes from the star. So I will advise you, if you want to do your personality upgrade, then go for star ruby. Of course, it helps you to make money and love also. But love and money you can have with the ruby also. But when you're a star ruby, it produces all different things. It makes you extraordinary in compared to others. One of the kind. That's what you will become. And that's what I feel myself. I always feel I am not second best in the world. If somebody else can do something, I can do better than that. And second thing, I think I'm born to win. End of the day, I will be winner. And these all positive energies are coming from gemstone. And that is a secret of your happiness and your health, happy, healthy health. So you can do the same thing too. You can try. There is nothing harm to try. And then you will feel the difference. Until you don't try, like if you want to learn how to swim, no matter how many books you read how to swim, it will not help you unless you enter in the water. Same thing, gemstones. You can read 50 books or internet or Google, and you see there are a lot of energies, but you won't feel the difference, or you won't feel whether the energies are exist or not until you use it. So try anytime I can help you to find a nice stone. And of course, you have to have a rain in order to produce the energies. The reason, sunlight should be visible in the sunlight. That's why you always have rains. If you're pendant, it won't work because sunlight doesn't connect to because your shadow of your body and chin and arm. So anyway, I can always help you that. So one thing is done, like star rubies are always good. I can always help you to find a nice star ruby for you, as well as I can make the ring, earring, pendant, or necklace, anything what you desire. So it is good for investment, good for energies, good to upgrade your personality. That's what it starts. On top, a lot of people been calling me last week and they were looking for some vintage jewelry. Since I have a good collection of vintage jewelry, normally I always bring all the gemstones. So today, as per their demand, I brought a lot of vintage jewelry also. So this vintage jewelry we collect from all the royal families in India. My city where I born and brought up is known for the gemstone. I'm from Jaipur. If you do Google, you'll find the king of Jaipur, he was fond of jewelry. He invited a lot of jeweler and, provide the housing and everything settled down in the city before 250 years back. That's why Jaipur became a hub of jewelry. And old days, they used to have so many beautiful jewelry. Uh, those jewelry we are able to collect through the auction. Whenever people sell, I used to buy. I like that vintage pieces. So today I will just share around whatever pieces I brought it today, maybe around 15, 20 pieces I have it. So these pieces are one of the kind. Of course, we cannot do replacement. Like we cannot find exactly same piece again. So whatever we have, that is the final piece. So now I would like to begin the show. Here on the screen, you will see number one. Number one, what you see is a beautiful piece of star ruby and diamonds. And the best part in India, old days when they used to make this kind of jewelry, they used to use two metals, silver and gold. So this particular ring, what you see is made by silver and gold, and white pieces are all diamonds. You can see all the diamonds. And the center, what you have is around 10 carat star ruby. 10 carat star ruby. And now you will see the stars. When you're buying a star ruby, the most important part is it should be fully cooked. That is very, very important if you want to have for good investment. Fully cooked, 6 lines. 6 lines are very important part to buy a real gemstone as a star ruby. And then it should be double cabochon. This particular piece is a double cabochon, fully cooked, red and purple. Purplish red is a very important thing. Purplish red is very important thing. So this is the purple red. And now I would like to share the star, that how sharp is the star there. How sharp is the star, and then you can feel that what you have. Sir, you can buy only one piece. Yes, that is the limit. Thank you. So now you can see the star there. The star is very important. This 10 carat star, if you'll find, and this is the vintage value is always there. You know what is the difference of the vintage and newly produced? Newly produced, you can make so many pieces. But the vintage value is always there, and you can get a price for the vintage also, that how old it is. As old it is, like when you buy miniature, the painting. If you buy a vintage one, it can be $1 million. If you buy a new piece, it won't be that expensive. So this particular piece is a beautiful piece. The star is beautiful, 10 carat star ruby. And this kind of ring in the market, you will find. And this is the best part, what I'm doing here in the show. I'm not charging you for the gold, diamond, and labor. I'm charging you only for the gemstone. So this kind of gemstone in the market, it should be 1,500, 2,000 carat. I'm charging you as a star, and what you are paying is 188 per carat. So you're not paying for diamond, You're not paying for gold and silver. You're not paying for the labor. What you are paying just for the gemstone, which is 10 carat star, $188. So that will be $1,880, including everything. And that is the reason I said limit one piece to one person. So this piece is gone. Like whoever won, he will be lucky. And of course, we cannot have other piece like that. Now we move to number second. Number second, again, you see is a beautiful piece. All the diamonds are there. They're all vintage pieces. All the diamonds are there, gold and silver there. And the centerpiece is like 5 carat. 5 carat is the centerpiece. 5 carat star ruby is the centerpiece. And eventually what you are paying for this ring, like as I said, this kind of star, you will see the star. The star is the most, look at that. 6 line, purple red, fully cooked in one color. So this is very rare, and that's why it's known 4A. That's why it's known 4A. So this piece is a beautiful piece, and rather than 1,500, 2,000, we are offering you $188 per carat. So you can see, like this is like a lottery, and I'm not selling this stuff. I'm sharing my wealth to all of you. The reason people, they really like gemstones and they respect real gemstone, and I'm happy to share my wealth to the people those respect real gemstones. So that is number second. And now we will move to number 3. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Number 3 is again is a very nice piece. You see, these are all diamonds. Diamond, gold, silver, because that is the process to finish this kind of jewelry. If you just make it cold, you cannot do that. The workmanship cannot be like this. All the diamonds are PHAI setting. So this is the way they used to do it. So, and that is the reason I am charging you only for gemstone. You're not paying for diamond, gold, silver, or labor. So you are in good hand all the way. And this particular piece, as I said, when you're buying a star ruby, you have to have a 6-line star. So this is 6-line, even color, fully cooked, purplish red, and double cabochon. Double cabochon is very important for you. Double cabochon means you should have enough space to make a ring. Otherwise, the prong will cover the stars and the star will look ugly. So this piece is a beautiful piece. Center stone is 10 carat. Basically, this is 11 carat. So 11 carat star ruby, natural star ruby. You know, and these are all certified. Like what you buy in the market, 99% the stars what you're buying are not fully cooked. And the stars are not natural. So eventually it's going to crack or crack. But this is good for 1,000 years. It will be good forever. And the certification will say this is all 100% natural corundum, natural star, no heated, no treated. That kind of certification you are going to get for this. So then, same thing, we are offering this one for $188 per carat, and we are charging only for star. That's why we have a limit to buy one. Like somebody called me already, and they said, can I buy more pieces? Of course, they can buy everything, and then they can sell for 5 to 10 times in the retail. So they are going to make money. What I'm going to get out of it? Nothing. Here, when I will sell piece by piece to different 35 people, then eventually 35 people will refer me another 35 people. So that is the reason I'm here for you. This particular piece, you see the beautiful piece. And now we'll move to number 4. You see, I tried to produce all different designs. This piece is what you had. This was all what we bought in the auction. Now, what we have here, this particular piece is like center stone is a 10 carat. Center stone is 10 carat. And this ring is made out of 14 karat gold. 14 karat gold. Of course, you are not paying for gold and labor, as I spoke to you. My deal is here, you are paying only for gemstone, and rest we are taking care. And gemstone, you're getting for 70% off. So eventually, it is a lottery for you. And since a lot of people, they knew about Star Ruby and they were looking to buy, but a lot of people, they cannot find the real star, and then they cannot afford the real price, what people selling in the market. You can try in market how much they are asking. They're asking sometimes a couple $1,000 a carat. But minimum, they want $500 carat if they have this kind of quality. So this one, 500 carat, that means you're paying $5,000 only for the star. Then for gold, for labor, so you end up it's going to be $8,000. What I'm offering you, this one, $188 per carat. And we'll provide the gold and labor. We can make any size you need to, like size 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 9, we are open for you. And then you go for extra, then you will pay like $50 per size. So which is not much, So it will be finished. And this is all one of the kind, all natural. The certification will say for this kind of star, this is all 100% corundum, 100% star ruby, all natural, and no heated, no treated. So the certification, everything is including in the price. So that is 188 for 10 carat. So now the next one, what we have, I have few rings today, because different people, they want a different one. They're all rings. But this one, what I'm showing you right now, that I can make for you because still I have stars in my stock. But the other one, like number 1, 2, 3, what we had it, I cannot replace that. So they were vintage. So these pieces are still, this mice is finished before more than 70 years back. So these stones are vintage. This particular piece, what you have is 8 carat. It's 8 carat, beautiful piece, 14K gold. 14K gold. And star, you can see, star is so beautiful. The 6 lines, here the star. So this particular piece I'm offering for, as I said, 188 per carat. And you are not paying for the gold and labor. We'll take care of that part. So you get 70% off on the stone, as well as you get gold and labor free. And that is the reason, limit 1 piece. Now we move to number 6. Number 6, what we have is a beautiful pair of earrings. I try to make all different things what you prefer. Like when you have a nice gemstone, you don't have to have a diamond, because nice stone is complement each other. It's beautiful. And this one is the shape is an oval shape, and each piece is like 8 carat each, and 16 carat together. Look, the beautiful stars there. 16 carat, total weight of the stars are 16 carat. 16 carat star ruby. And it's going to be same thing, like, this in the retail, I'm saying if somebody have, nobody will sell less than $1,500 to $1,000. What I'm offering you after discount, the star itself is $188 per carat. $188 per carat, as well as what I offering you, the gold and labor will provide. So that is gone. Now the next one, what we have is number 7. Number 7 is a round shaped star. Again, this is 8 carat each, like 16 carat. So, you have a choice. You can have oval shape or you can have round shape. But round is very difficult to find. Oval, we got plenty in our inventory. But round, we can find really many, many, because when we find a rock, it's not our choice to cut as per a rock. We have to cut as per the star. Sometimes the star you can find in the round. Most of the time, if you cut in a round and it's supposed to be oval, your star will be disappear. So this particular piece, you can see the star is so beautiful, so stunning. And this is purple red. This is main important thing when you're buying a natural star. Purple red, 6 line, double commission, fully cooked. So this one, as I spoke to you earlier, it should be around $1,500 per carat. And you should try, this is open world. In America, you can see the Google and you can try to compare how much people selling. If they have this one, nobody will sell less than 1,500. But I'm lucky we found the rocks before 40 years. Those days, prices were not as today. So I am okay to sell. And that's why I told you earlier, in fact, I'm not selling, I'm sharing my wealth to all of you. So this particular piece is 188 per carat. And of course, as other, I'm not going to charge you for the gold and labor. So that is number 7. And now what we have is number 8. Number 8 is a beautiful star. And this star is 250 carat. 250 carat. Star, this is good for investment, good for auction. Look at the star. So beautiful. All 6 lines, double commission, purple red, fully cooked. So this kind of star people can sell in auction for any price. There is no price limit at all. Because over 10 carat stars are very rare to find in the all 4A. Everything is there, is very, very rare. This one, when you will get certification of this one, the certification will come same. It's all 100% natural, natural corundum, natural star, no heating, no treatment. This one we are offering as a show special, which is a limit 1 piece, of course, because I don't have it. And this I cannot find anymore. So this particular piece we are offering as a show special for you, $50 a carat. $50 a carat. But of course, limit is 1 piece to 1 person, because these are my treasure, which I cannot find again. Now the next one, what we have, which is number 9. Which is number 9. Number 9 is a one of the kind piece, and this piece is 288 carat. 288 carats. 288 carats. This particular piece, you can see the star. Star is most important thing. Once you will see the star, you will understand, what is the real value of this piece. If there is no star, it is as good as ruby, but not star ruby. But this one, I'll share the star with you, and then you will see, you'll surprise. This is an auction piece. People can sell in auction for any price. Demand and supply, that will be price. So let's see the star there. Look at the star there. Beautiful 6 lines. So this particular piece we are offering for $125 per carat. $125 per carat. That's what you are going to get. But of course, in the market, people can sell 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, whatever they want, because you cannot replace it. You cannot just, like, when you buy gold, there is a price. Diamond, there is a price, because you can have same kind of thing. But the star, you cannot find. This is like a fingerprint. What you have it, nobody else have it. If you like it, you have to pay the price. So now, the next one, what you have, this particular piece is 488 carats. 488 carats. $488 carats. And of course, this is 4A. Like, look the star. The star is so beautiful. And a star has to be there. That is the first primary qualification to be a good star. Ruby, a star. And then you can see this is all fully cooked. Double commission. Beautiful piece. This piece we are offering for Chuyen special 108 per carat. 108 per carat. 108. Now, what we have all beautiful vintage pieces, which a lot of people wanted to see. And I'm sharing here because here you can see how beautiful it look like. And we have all video recording, so you can share with your friends and family, as well as you can decide what you want to take for yourself. So here, number 11, what we have is a beautiful piece. Centerpiece is a ruby, as you can see. And then you can see the green is an emerald. And you see the white diamonds are all surrounded by ruby. The center stone is around 10 carat ruby. But this is the old vintage piece. 10 carat ruby there. Then, of course, over 10 carat emerald there. And then more than 100 pieces of diamond there. More than 100 pieces of diamond. You see, only labor this kind of piece. That's why we cannot make anymore. Because old days, they used to make everything by hand. And that's why it was possible to make like this. Because all the diamonds are set in the bezel. So it is good for auction, good for collection. This particular piece in the market, if somebody have, it should be over 25,000 minimum. $25,000. That should be real price of. As I said, we are giving you up to 70% off. What we are selling this piece is 35.88. 35.88. 35.88. And now we move to number 12. Number 12 is a beautiful piece. You see, the center stone is over 12 carat. 12 carat ruby in the center. Then you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PHAI shape in the ruby, 5 PHAI shape in the emerald. And over 100 pieces of diamonds. Over 100 pieces of diamond. That's what you can see. It can be cocktail ring. It is good for collection, good for auction. Let me share with you that how it will look once you will try. It will look wonderful. So let me show. Here is the ring, which is number 11. The earlier we had in this ring. I'm just trying to compare so you can see. Look at that piece. And now you will see this piece. So nice. So this particular centerpiece is over 15 carat. I'm talking about the big one. 15 carat center stone. And then there are pear shape, there are emerald, over 100 pieces rubies. I mean, 100 pieces small diamond there. So this all vintage pieces are made in silver and gold, as I spoke to you earlier. But you know what you're paying is only for center stone. Everything else is free. Because when we buy the auction, we are not paying for labor. We are not paying for gold and whatever like silver and any other metals. We are not counting that. We just buy as a stone. And the base is the center base. So this one, what we are offering, the big one, it should be in market. I'm talking about this one. It should be in market at least $50,000. And what we are offering you as a show special, 6888. 6888. That's what is the second one, which is number 12. Now we are moving to number 13. So number 13 is a beautiful piece of sapphire as well as all emeralds and diamonds. The sapphire is over 25 carat. 25 carat sapphire. So better I write for you so you understand what is the base. The ring of the ring of the rubies, of course, you can ask us later. One is 10 carat, one is 40 carat, which is 11 and 12. And here I will just mention for you sapphire 25 carat. So we will just put on the screen the total number so you will remember. 25 carat sapphire. Because that is the base. When we are buying a gemstone, we are buying gemstone, we are not buying a ring. So eventually you are getting everything free. The labor and then all the emeralds, all the diamonds, everything is free. Because what I paid for the centerpiece only. And that's what you are paying. The centerpiece, and of course, I mean, when I'm buying at least 70% below their market price. And that is the reason you are making your fortune when you're buying something from us. So this particular piece we are offering, it should be around $60,000-$70,000 versus we are offering for 4888. 4888. And here is the piece. I'll share with you. See, it can be cocktail ring. And of course, I can change the size. Size is no big deal. These all emeralds are from Zambia. Zambian emeralds are good forever. So this is gone. Now we will be moving to number 14. Number 14, we have 25 carat emerald in the center. And then we have a lot of emeralds as well as sapphire and diamonds. The diamonds over 125 pieces. Over 125 pieces diamond. And the ring itself looks beautiful. Let me show. So we was talking about the center stone. The center stone is a very, very rare. And this all natural emerald. Of course, like there are a lot of emeralds outside, a lot of sapphire there, a lot of diamond there. But as I spoke to you earlier, uh, like whatever buying, we are buying based on center stone. So only center stone, that's what you are paying. And center stone is 25 carat emerald. Emerald 25 carat. That is the center stone. And of course, so beside that, you have a lot of emerald there. And the ring is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And what I'm trying to explain to you, like if you buy this kind of emerald in market, which is the vintage value is there. Vintage value is there, that means this stone is going to be at least $2,000 carat. So $50,000 is only the center stone. On top, there are so many other stones are there. And let me show you the ring here. The ring is a beautiful ring. Very nicely done. Look at that. This is vintage. What you are paying only for emerald. Rest everything is complimentarily free because we have not paid for that. And that is the reason I said I'm sharing my wealth rather than selling my wealth. So this piece, you're going to get it for 4888. That is after discount. So what you're paying, you can see like 25 carat and 4888. So not even $200 carat. And on top, everything else, all the emeralds are free, sapphires are free, diamonds free, labor free. So whole piece is the free. If I have to make something like this, I cannot buy back this all things for any price because the clean emerald like this is very, very rare. And I'm happy to share, I mean, some people say, Danny, you are losing while you are selling your wealth for this low price. I said, I'm not selling, I'm just giving them my blessings. They are happy, I'm happy. And when they are happy, their blessings coming to me. The blessings, what I get, I can buy by money. So this one of the kind piece, 4888. Now we move to the next one, which is number 15. Number 15 is a beautiful piece. You see, this is all jade. On jade, there's a frog. Frog is full of diamond. And the eyes are pink, sapphire, how nicely made. Now, even for $5,000, even the labor, nobody can make like that. It's all hand done. This piece, the retail should be at least $70,000. It's good for auction, you know. But what we paid only for the jade are beautiful jade. You can see that. So the total ring, what we offer for you after discount is 6888. $6888. You know, whatever pieces we are showing you on the screen, to my all valuable old clients, those who have done business with us in the past, they have some credits. Like we are offering time to time credit to them. So they can use their credit, and then prices, whatever credits are there, it can be applied to the piece. And whatever credits you have is going to be deducted from the total price. So you're going to get discount on top after 70% discount due. So you can call us, and by your name, we'll search how much credit available for you. So in other words, some people, suppose they have credit $2,000. There's $2,000 you can deduct there. So it's going to be 4888 or something. 4888 is going to be. So this is an example. So you can contact us and we will let you know. So now that number 16. Number 16. Let me show you that frog once to my client. Please, can we do that? It's very important because this piece is rare. What number is that? 15? In the box? Oh, yeah, that's fine. No? Oh, yes, here. I have it. Thank you. So, the 15, let me show you the finger. You know, it's very important because people should know how nicely it looks when they wear. Here, the ring. Look at the piece. It brings a lot of luck, you know. That's the way this is very popular. But of course, we cannot make any more. So this is done. Now we are talking about number 16. 16 is one of the kind piece. Beautiful piece. Look how many diamonds are there. All the rubies, and center stone is like 5 carat size. 5 carat size. Old days they used to cut by hand. It's hand cut diamond, and 5 carat size is center stone. And then the rubies are around 5 carat each, so like 25 carat rubies, more than 200 pieces of diamond. More than 200 pieces of diamond. So this piece, of course, people can sell for 80,000, 100,000, because you know the piece is not available. So people can sell for any price they want to. Let me share the piece with you, and then I'll open the price for you. Look at that. Like 25 carat rubies there and 5 carat diamond. You're paying only for the rubies there. 25 carat rubies. I'll just mention that so you will understand what you paid. You're not paying for diamonds, you're not paying for metal, you're not paying for labor, you're paying only for the rubies. The ring is going to be 4888. So now we move to next one. The next piece is a one of the kind piece. A very nice piece. You know, old days they have this kind of art, but now they can do that. So let me show you this next one. The piece is number 17. Look, the parrot is there. Parrot is full of rubies and diamonds. Parrot is full of rubies and diamonds. And what is the best part about this? Let me show you this. Look at that. Look at that. This art is a one of a kind. I never seen such a nice piece. This particular piece we are offering for you 4888. And the next one, what we have is number 18. Center stone is a sapphire, which is 38 carat. 38 carat center stone. And then more than 400 pieces of diamond there. More than 400 pieces of diamonds, the rubies. So what you're paying basically, like I didn't pay for diamonds, I didn't pay for rubies, no labor, nothing. I was interested to get that stone, but I didn't want to break it, because this is a vintage piece and it can be an auction. People can sell even 100,000, 150,000, whatever, it's a demand and supply. So this particular piece, 38 carat, we are offering for, like, as I said, in the auction, people can sell even 100,000. We are offering this piece for 6888. That is for whole piece. 6888. And now I'll show you the piece here. Look, the center stone looks so beautiful. Look the shine of that sapphire. And then look the diamonds. Ruby is a crown. Full of diamonds. So this particular piece for 6888. Of course, we cannot, these all pieces, whatever vintage pieces we have, these are all limit one piece and we cannot make other piece. $19. So beautiful. All right. So now we move to the next one. Next is number 20. Number 20, what you have is a beautiful set. I mean, beautiful necklace. Oh, yeah, it's still, yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, I could see that. So number 20 is a beautiful piece of a center stone is a sapphire and all the Australian opal, as well as you have all the center stones are surrounded by diamonds. Center stone is surrounded by diamonds. Very nice ring. So this kind of ring, the center stone is like 15 carat, 15 carat sapphire. Sapphire, normally sapphires and rubies are much heavier than other stone, except than diamond, because the hardness is around 11, and it is a dome cut, so the weight is going to be more than the normal cut. So this particular piece, let me show you here. It is number 20. Number 20. And the price what you are going to offer as a show special, the center stone is 15 carat sapphire. Exact is 18 carat, because certain piece we have the weight, certain piece we have to say approx. So this one, the face is 15 carat, but the weight is 18 carat because it's very high dome. High dome, so the face is smaller, but weight is more. So this 18 carat, 18, 1 8, 18 carat sapphire. No, not ruby light is sapphire. Yeah, ruby light was earlier. Yeah, that's beautiful piece. Very nice. You see that? Full of luster. And this particular piece we are offering, like it's still, it can be 75,000, 80,000, because the vintage pieces have no value at all. It's a demand and supply. You know, like you make your own price. This is like, you name it, that's what is your price. So this particular piece we are offering as a show special, 3888. So now we are moving to number 21. 21, we have a beautiful piece of diamonds, and center stone is diamond. So you can see it's a beautiful combination. It's all hand cut diamond. It's a vintage piece. This kind of piece people can sell in market up to $250,000 to $300,000. $250,000 to $300,000. That's what they can sell. Because if I, I mean, this vintage piece, if I want to, I can make a lot of earrings or a lot of rings. And let me show you here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's around 36 pieces. 36 pieces of diamond. So I can make 36 rings out of it. And each ring can be sold for $15,000 to $20,000. So that can be a lot of money. Look the piece. I don't want to destroy the beauty. Whoever made it, it's made from the royal family. We can make a bracelet, we can make an earring, we can make a ring, or we can have, like, look at this. This is the back of this, and this front of this. Yeah, yeah. Let me show you here. And in fact, you will see over here is much better. These are all beautiful diamonds. This is like 36 pieces. Each piece is like center stone is over 2 carat size. Over 2 carat size, that is a center stone. And as I said, people can sell for any higher price. We are offering this particular piece for 15,888. 15,888. You can see 15,888. So each piece is less than $500. And you can make like 36 rings out of it, or you can make 18 earrings. So how much is going to cost you? I mean, this is after discount, but eventually, if you want to make something like this, it will be very, very expensive. So number 21, what you saw, it was a piece of royal family. Number 22nd belongs to the same family, but these diamonds are bigger than the previous one. So earlier it was 36 pieces. This is 28 pieces because these are the big diamonds. The center pieces, I will say, I can say by size only, because this is the vintage. I cannot break and take it out the piece. So these pieces are around 3 to 4 carat center stone. That is size I am talking, not the real weight, because real weight we have no idea. The center stone, the size is like 3 to 4 carat size. That's what they are, and all surrounded by diamonds. Each piece has more than 25, 30 pieces of diamonds, like 28 times 30 pieces. That's what you have, all the diamonds there. So this is a beautiful piece, very nice piece, and I'll share with you here how nice it looks. Beautiful piece. So this particular piece we are offering for you as a show special 18,888. Now we have 23, which is it can be a complete set for you. These are the earrings. So this is the earring, 6 pieces, is going to be 3,888. This is like 3 carat to 3 to 4 carat size. So it will match to the bigger necklace. And now the next one we have number 24, which is good for this like 2 carat. That's the only difference. Size different. The other one is 3 to 4 carat. It's 2 carat size, and this one we are going to offer for 2,888. 2,888. So that is number 23 and 24. Now we are moving to number 25. 25 is a beautiful piece. And a lot of people have asked me last week, this is called Om. Om, like whether you are Buddhist, whether you are Hindus, whether you are Sikh or Jain, in every religion, they pray and they sound Om. Om is a word which brings all your peace and prosperity and happiness. It brings you a lot of energies. By chanting the Om, it brings you mental peace. Mental peace brings you physical peace. So Om is very difficult to find. I mean, I'm talking about this kind of Om because these are the vintage. Old days, they made these pieces, they cut the diamond by hand, and then they put a lot of diamond there. Center stone is emerald, and I have few pieces today, like center stone are different than others. Like you have emerald, then you have ruby, or you have sapphire. This particular piece, what you have more than 300 pieces of diamond. You can see there, more than 300 pieces of diamond, and it brings you like, is a symbol of peace, is a symbol of mental peace and happiness. It takes away your all the obstacle in your life, all the negativity in your life, and it brings you a lot of positivity. So everybody can use it, and everybody so far, like this is global world, as I spoke to you earlier. People are learning from each other, from different civilization, different good things, and they are adopting it. So this Om, what you see, let me show you here, is a good for the necklace. And the physically you can see it looks so beautiful. All beautiful diamond there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of diamond, which is a lucky number. So this Om we are offering, like these are vintage. We cannot make more. So whatever we have it, is our final piece. You can see Om as well as Ganesh there. So that's what we call Om Ganesh. So this particular piece we are offering for show special 3888. And then because this belongs to a religious thing, and I spoke to you last time whether I sell Buddha, or I sell the Ganesh or the Om. So we are offering another $1,000 discount, which going to be a blessing part from us. So it is going to be 2888. 2888. Yes. After final discount, like 70% discount, 3888, and then 1,000 because this is a religious thing. It brings you a lot of peace and prosperity. So we try to offer a lot of people because certain people they cannot afford it. So I just try to make it more affordable. So 2888, that is number 25th. And now I show you 26 because I think I have 5 pieces that earlier you saw with the center stone emerald. Now the center stone is ruby. That is the only difference. So let me show you the next one. Next one, center stone is a ruby, and the price is going to be same like 3888 and then 1,000 extra discount. So it is going to be 2888. And let me show you the piece here. So beautiful. And when you will see this one here, you see how nice is that. So that is number 26. Now we move to number 27. You see more and more people looking for home nowadays, because as I said, we all become like global village. We learn all the good things, and there are certain things which helps you to keep your mind and health in the good shape without medications. This is one of the things which helps you to keep very healthy, mental health as well as physical health as well as blessing, and keep away from the bad eye and evil eyes. That's what people believe. This is all in your life. If you believe things happen, the positive things happen to you. If you think it doesn't happen, then negative things happen to you. So this is all positivity. The center stone is yellow sapphire, and all 8 pieces you can see 1 carat size diamond there. And earlier you saw the ruby and emerald. Now this is yellow sapphire. That is the only difference. Rest everything is same. So it is going to be. I'm trying to give you everything affordable. It is going to be 3888, and then extra 1000 discount. So it is going to be 2888. All the pieces are diamond. Even the only small pieces are diamond. So that is there. And now we will moving to number 28. Number 28 is a diamond and diamond and diamond. Rather than yellow sapphire or emerald and ruby, this piece has complete diamonds. And it looks so beautiful, so elegant. And I'll show you here. You'll see better. This beautiful piece. Now we move to number 29. Like as I said, you had rubies, emerald, sapphire, diamond, and this one is the blue sapphire. Blue sapphire. Yes. 29 is a beautiful piece of om, and center stone is a sapphire, because this they used to make for different energies, like somebody they need for Jupiter, confidence and opportunity, somebody need for love and money, somebody need for power and prestige. So these are all different things. So this particular piece, this is the last piece as the om what we have today. This is in diamonds and blue sapphire. And now what we have, number 30 is a very special piece, very nice piece. This is a natural ruby, and this is known, and if people are aware about it, this is Ganesh. This is natural Ganesh made out of natural ruby. This is a very, very rare and very difficult to find. In the center, what you find is a tanzanite. On top, what you have a tanzanite, and itself, this is the total weight of the piece is 116 carat. 116 carat. This is a beautiful piece. And this piece can be sold even $500 to $1,000 a carat because it's a natural ruby. This is a vintage piece. Of course, we bought as a piece only for the center ruby. But the art is so beautiful. And this one we are offering for $88 per carat. Whoever will get, this is a lotto. Because I'm offering $88 carat, but even $500 to $1,000 carat, you cannot match it. Try Google, try to find, and nobody have, because this is the top layer, natural ruby. No enhancement, no treatment. And this takes away all your obstacles in your life, all your negativity, and brings a lot of positivity and prosperity. That's why in India, every single family praying in the morning to the Ganesh. And Wednesday is a day of Ganesh. So today, I just brought this one. Only one piece. Of course, we cannot find no more. So that is number 30. And now we have number 31. 31 is a vintage piece. The total weight is 468 carats. 468 carats in total weight. And you see, these are all diamonds. Whatever you see, each point is diamond. Even the black diamond, white diamond, and gut diamond, all are diamonds. And this is a very, very rare piece. Of course, we cannot make many pieces like this. So let me share. This is a vintage piece. Like, from the royal family, they used to have this kind of pieces. I'll show you the workmanship is so nice. Look at that. This is openable like here, close like here, and then here. This is lock. And when you do unlock, this is a lever. Press the lever and it's open. Each flower have 8 diamonds. Each flower have 8 diamonds. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6 flower. So 6 times 8 is 48 pieces, 1 carat size of diamond there. And then on top, more than 500 diamonds here. These are all small diamonds. The black diamonds are there. So you can see even the labor, if you make today, you cannot find, because this grade of diamonds, you cannot find all hand cut vintage pieces. This is all top layer. Natural one. So being a bangle, this one, people can sell up to $150,000, $200,000. Being vintage piece. What we are offering, we bought it long back. So, we are trying to offer whatever we receive on top, whatever we can share with you our wealth. This one, as a show special, is 8888. 8888. So now we move to the next one, which is number 32. 32, you can see it's a beautiful piece of bangle. And this piece has total pieces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Total is 12 diamonds there. 1 carat size, 12 piece of diamond there, and all surrounded. Each diamond is surrounded by 20 pieces of diamond. So over 150 pieces diamond there. And here I will share the piece, and then we'll move to the next one. This piece is so beautiful. You see, this has, because the vintage old days they used to make very strong. So this one, what we have to do, like we have two, you can see over here, this is a lock. This is lock here, and we have double lock here, this one, and then this one. We got 3 locks. So it's very strong. Once you lock it, it's not going to open by itself. Now it's locked. See, lock here as well as lock here. So this particular piece we are offering as show special 2888. All natural diamond. 2888. Now we're moving to number 33. This has 24 pieces of beautiful diamonds. 24 pieces of beautiful diamond. And it's all handmade. Very nicely done. I will say over 200 pieces of small diamonds. 200 pieces of small diamond. And this is very nice piece, very nicely done. Let me show the real one. This you can see is openable here. And it's very strong, very nicely made. Like here, you can see just push in, and then you can lock this way and lock this way. Lock here, and it's one of the time. This is the lever here. How nicely it's done. This particular piece we are offering for you 4888. 4888. And now number 34. 34 is a beautiful piece of Burmese rubies and diamond. So 12 pieces of rubies and 12 pieces of diamond there. Of course, 200 black diamonds are there, as you can see. Very nicely hand done. This Burmese rubies, again, top layer. And here I will share with you the piece here. Look very nicely. And now let's press it. Click, it's done. And then this lock is here. And then third lock is here. So this is very strong and very good for parties, because this is very expensive piece. Royal family things. So it's, normally we don't find. The ruby is so good. You can see the quality of ruby. This particular piece we are offering for 3888. 3888. So these are the 35 pieces what we had it. All the vintage pieces, of course, we cannot find it, we cannot repeat it, so we cannot make anymore. But certain pieces what I can make for you, like loose stone, you can choose anything from us, even from our store or over here in my show. As I said earlier, if you want to make a ring or pendant, I can make $500, including gold and labor. That's what I can make for you. So, which you will save a lot of money. And on top, once we finish that jewelry, we can make a certification also. So that is, you're in good hand. In other words, if you buy the gemstone from us, you make outside rather than 500, end up you're going to pay $1,500. So 1,000 more you will pay, and then you're not sure if you got back your gemstone which you purchased. Like if people switch your stone, then how do you know? In our case, once we finish the product, we will do certification. We'll certify the what you have it. As well as we do the appraiser value also. So after finishing, how much is the value? So in that case, you can do insurance or replacement value, because when you insurance, you have to have a replacement value. Or in future, when you plan to sell, you have the value there. So there are so many good reasons to work with us. Number one, you are in good hand. You get all natural gemstone. Then we can help you to upgrade. We can help you to resell. And we can help you to redesign your piece. Since I'm a designer, like you bought a ring and you want to change the design, I can do that also. Because people, once they buy their gemstone, they want to keep it forever. They don't want to sell it. But they do want to wear same style. So I can take out this your stone and I can convert to new design. So I think it's good enough for today. And I'm very honored to serve all of you. Looking forward to see you again next Wednesday. Meanwhile, if you need anything else, you can always call us. My number is there, 626-922-4789. Because you have a lot of selection. You can choose whatever you need and whatever you want for you. So it will be really good adventure for you to choose out of so many stones. At my place, I have over 1.5 million gemstones, while you can see all of them. So thank you so much. God bless America. God bless all of us. Thank you. Namaste.